Hello YouTube, this is PGCrazy09 here, and welcome to Let's Play Dark Cloud. Now, I should note this is the third time I'm attempting to record this. A book was found in some old ruins. All the scholars who decoded it puzzled over the mystery of the book. A world with two moons illuminating the sky. Many dazzling adventures of a young boy. But whether or not this story is a true story, do you believe in the story woven in the book? Maybe it's a fantasy that existed only in a boy's heart. Let me tell you this story this ancient book tells of. A magical and magnificent fairy tale. And the hero of this wondrous tale, whose name is... So, for those who don't know, this is also similar to Crash, one of the games I started with when I started Let's Playing. You know, back when I was... Why am I doing this the hard way? So, I wanted to do this game for a long time. That is not how you spell the name I'm putting in. Ah. This game was quite literally the first PS2 game I ever played. Not the first game in general I played. That honor belongs to either Crash or Spyro, because I honestly can't remember. It's been that long. But this was the first game I ever played for the PS2. And we're going with the name Timothy, because, let's face it, normal heroes don't have the names of awesome, super, I don't know, badasses, just straight up, like, oh, you don't want to mess with this guy, his name's too cool for school. This game has no dialogue, except for written. Okay, let me rephrase that. This game has no spoken dialogue. There we go. So, I'll be able to talk, but I'll have to also do voices, and I'm not great at voices, so this should be interesting. I should also note the last time I played this was 6 years ago. You've gathered quite a few of them. I had a hard time finding dancers with the right qualifications. Look at them. Their dance of blood. Mixing the blood of witches with that of humans is key to breaking the seal. However, I do have some problems. In order to procure good material, you need adequate... I see. I'll pay you extra. That should solve your problem. Yes, sir. Thank you. So, when will it happen? Very soon, sir. Let us enjoy the ceremony until it is time. This game was made by, as you may have seen in the intro, Level 5. Level 5 went on to make a sequel to this game, and subsequently, I know they made, what's it called? Ni no Kuni and The Wrath of the White Witch a little later for the PS3, along with Studio Ghibli. I also know that they're working on a sequel, if I remember correctly. In terms of the last few times I've recorded this, like I stated, the first time the audio on my computer decided it was going to start glitching out and switching between the two of my TVs, so I had to stop and restart. The second time, my recording device, OBS, decided it was going to glitch out due to the previous recording attempt and not record any of the audio from the game. Flag, sir. Do you know the legend of the Dark Genie sealed in the urn? Of course. How much money do you think I put into acquiring this urn? I've been waiting for this for many years, and its legendary power is now mine. "400 years ago, the Genie of Darkness appeared in the East, and its evil power, the world was burnt away. Didn't I just say I know? What do you intend to do with such frightening power in your hands? You'll see." And it's at that point the guy should probably know that any money he's getting is probably false, and therefore is going to end in his demise. But then again, I guess if you had to... I don't know how much this guy's getting paid, but I guess he's assuming it's good money. And that he's safe, and there's no way he can be gotten rid of. I don't know. So, now is the time. Yes, sir, so it seems. Oh, this is the genie? The dark genie? Well, it's quite different than I imagined. The dark genie, this is it? Hey, who are you guys? Welcome back, Genie of Darkness. I broke the seal and released you. Therefore, I am your master. Oh, is that right? What a fine. That's right, I haven't eaten in 400 years. Darn, I have to eat something. I have to find something. Got you. Huh? Yep, goodbye. Ah! Ah, stop it! Help! I think that's a worse way to die than being just chewed up. Because at least when you're chewed up, you don't have to worry about being digested by the stomach acids. Mmm, delicious. Hi, how are you today? Oh god, I can't do female voices. Timothy, it's started. Come on, let's go. Yeah, no, I can't. This is gonna be bad. Timothy, it's already started. Come on, didn't you just say that? I see. I told you. You should have heard. Come on, we're late. I'm a staff member this year, so I have to go. Sorry, I hope we turned into SpongeBob. Oh, she left you. Timothy, hurry up. Why are you rushing me? I mean, I understand. It's probably just her. That is a woman, I think, not a man. I'm just gonna shut up. I can't talk. Also, I would just like to say, right off the bat, I love the soundtrack for this game. I might be a little biased because, you know, first PS2 game and all, but everything about this game just brings back so many memories of playing this with my brother and my sisters. I remember this game, when I first started playing it, I actually didn't know how the PS2 controller worked, so I had no idea how the analog stick worked. And because I had played nothing but the PS1, look at the insects squirm about. Start there. And so I'm trying to move around, I'm trying to figure out what everything does. I'm trying to use the directional pads. It never occurred to me to use the right stick to move the camera, or subsequently the left analog stick to move. So it took me all of the first day of having the game to figure out how it worked. I felt like an idiot afterwards, and even now it's one of my more, like, stupidest moments ever. Nice mouth, bro. Also, yeah, This is truly terrifying. I mean, could you just imagine the world coming to an end like this? Oh, I guess I had to reload. Oh, that's bad. And dead. You're really bad at your job. Also, I found out later on that this little drop effect here, that's not in the game. That's actually part of the song that's playing. Hi there. Can you hear me? Open your eyes. Wake up, damn it! Hey! Holy shit, I'm tripping balls. Ahem. I am the Fairy King. I am the entity that unites all of nature's spirits. You're short. Shut the fuck up. Listen well, young ones. Something bad has happened. Yeah, no shit. My village was blown up. Men blinded by greed have revived the Dark Genie. This genie is terribly powerful. Its power is so great I could destroy the entire world. You mean it hasn't already? Do you want to listen to me, or do you want to get sucked in the head? I'll shut up. Sorry. You saw it. Your own village being destroyed right before your eyes. Not just that. Not just your village. In a flash, many villages and towns were destroyed. In one night, half of your world was annihilated. And you stood around like a numpty, just looking about. It must be the men from the east that performed the resurrection ceremony. Probably thinking to use its black demon power for war. Without realizing how frightening it is. That is a weird sentence to say. It is darkness. Pure darkness itself. Long ago, this so-called Dark Genie almost destroyed the entire world. Its malevolence is that great. The bad thing is that it has the same type of magical power as us spirits. Unfortunately, we aren't powerful enough to destroy it. Young man, I see that you have a strong will that can withstand the evil power, and also a clear, kind heart. You might be able to fight against the darkness it generates. I decided to stake our fate on you. Let me bless you with power. Oh my god! Ah, it's in my hand! Why would you staple it there? There, surprised? It's called the Atamilia. It's a stone of magical power. Oh, don't look at it that way, boy. You'll go blind. Isn't that jerking out? Shut up. I'll explain now. It might get too bright for your eyes for a moment. Do you know where this is? This is no simple empty lot. This is your village. Was your village. But do not lose heart. As long as you have that stone, you can return it to its original form. You see, just before the village was destroyed by that genie, I saved the buildings and people by sealing them into spears called Atla. It seems those Atla were scattered all around by its tremendous magic power. They were probably blown to different places around the world. It probably thinks everything is destroyed. You must restore the world before it realizes what happened. Absorb that which I sealed in the Atla using the Atamilia and bring them back. Then you'll be able to restore the world to its original form. You may even be able to create an even better world than before. You don't seem to understand a thing I'm saying. Well, no shit, I'm 14, 13, 12, 15? I don't know how old that's supposed to be. Oh well, I'll give you another lesson when you acquire some Atla. So long. Wow, what a dick. Didn't even tell me how to do anything. Timothy, can you hear them? You should be able to hear them. Voices of the wind, voices of the trees, voices of the animals, and the voices of Earth. They're all calling for your help. Timothy, you will probably meet and say goodbye to many people. In talking to these people, you may receive clues to defeating the darkness. Look for them. Now, Timothy, our adventure will begin. First, go to the village chief's house. He'll show you where to go next. New Rune Village. So yeah, I've been waiting for this. I'm glad that it seems everything is actually working now. So, this is actually one of the first games I can remember that actually had an actual day-night cycle where time is actively passing, regardless of what you're doing in-game. Ah, Timothy, you're alive! Seems like we're the only ones in the village that survived. Not even Dinkelberg survived. We never dreamt this happened. One night, and our village is gone. Can you believe this, Timothy? I feel so helpless. I, the mayor of the village, can't do anything about it. What am I supposed to do now? All I have is these mountains of crack cocaine. Powder. Snow. Yeah, snow. That's it. I guess the only thing we can do now is get help from the guardian of New Rune Village, Dran. Dran will not abandon us. He'll help us, for sure. I have a favor to ask you, Timothy. Go to Divine Beast Cave and tell Duran what happened. Divine Beast Cave is the cave outside towards the village, to the right-hand side. You've probably seen it before. But I don't have a weapon. Oh, you'll be fine. There's no enemies down there. There's no monsters. But everybody in the village said there was lots of monsters down there. Oh, they're just kidding with ya. I may be imagining things, but I sense something that's strange about the cave. Be careful. This is the cave key. I put the things you might need in your bag for you. Don't get carried away. If you get in trouble in there, come back here. I'll get you some more supplies. Good luck. Alright, now if I remember, there's something in here, and a spike bug's coming out. Oh yeah, right. Bait that I can't use. Is there something upstairs? I can't remember. No. Alright, let's get a move on then. Another thing that this game has is this. And this will come into play later, but this right here makes moving around and traveling a lot easier. Big kill is easy. Oh yeah, I have to do that. I forgot about that. There we go. I also like how the game just straight up gives you a potion, a healing item, some bread and water. Oh yeah, speaking of which, I think this is also one of the first games I ever saw that gave you food and, not food, but a water bar, where if you don't drink something, you'll die of dehydration. And it can kill you. It's for real this time, Timothy. From here on, you will be put to the true test. Wait, so you mean just throwing me out into the middle of nowhere that used to be my village was not the real deal? Shut up, boy. First, conquer this wretched Divine Beast Cave and find Duran's lair. That's your first goal. Since you're a beginner, I'll give you a lesson on how to fight in the dungeon. First, to advance to the next floor in the dungeon, acquire a gate key for the door leading to the next floor. Each dungeon has a different gate key. For the Divine Beast Cave, Dran's crest will be the gate key. The gate key is almost always carried by a monster. In the dungeon, you must defeat the monsters. Acquire a gate key. Since you can't tell which one has the key, you just have to kill everything around you, one by one. Next, I'll tell you about how to return to ground level, rather than advancing to the floor below. Return to ground level, mind connect with me. In other words, speak with your mind. When you do this, I will transport your body to ground level. Just select Leave Dungeon from the main menu. What's the main menu? Shut up, boy, I'm talking. But be aware, if there are monsters left on the floor, the Mind Connect won't work. It'll be blocked by their evil energies. In such cases, use the item Escape Powder to get out on your own. The New Rune Village Chief has lots of it, so be sure to get it before you go. You can always Mind Connect with me when you go through the gate to the next floors of a dungeon. When you re-enter the dungeon, you can start at the next new level, so you don't have to worry about losing progress. Next, it's on to weapons. Be aware that weapons are breakable. Oh, crap. The more you use a weapon, the more of it wears, and finally it breaks. Broken weapons will disappear. To prevent weapons from breaking, use the item Repair Powder. It will restore your WHP. The longer you use a weapon by repairing, the more magic it absorbs from monsters and thus becomes stronger. It is said that when a weapon reaches its full strength, it can change into a more powerful form. Keep that in mind. Oh, I cast a spell on the dagger you have, so it will never disappear. So, why don't you do that to the others? Oh, well, that's simple. I want to watch you die. What? Nothing. All the new weapons you'll get during this quest will disappear once they break, so be careful. Don't waste your hard work by letting a weapon break and disappear. Finally, the important stuff. The spear, Atla, where I protected and sealed the fragments of the world. If you see an Atla, don't hesitate to touch it. You can absorb the contents of an Atla into Adamelia by touching it. When you reach the surface, you will be able to begin reassembling these fragments of the world. Oops, today's lesson ran a little long. That's it for the lecture today. Now Timothy, show me your true ability on this quest. That motherfucker just flew on me again. Screw you, old man! I'll smote you, boy! Alright, last time I actually played... Oh yeah, skeleton key. I can't go that way. Okay. Wow, that's convenient. Walk around the corner and get it. I got some road. Also, I figured out... No words. Not a single word. As I was going to say, I remembered how to, target enemies, because when I was recording this last time, when there was no game audio, I had actually forgotten. So, now I do know, and now it's good. Oh, cool, more repair powder. Also, yeah, this game has a stamina bar. I can't remember any games in the early era that had a stamina bar. If anybody can remember any, please let me know, because I actually literally can't remember anything. Also, there's an enemy behind me. That's worrying. Oh, just another one of you. There we go. Should probably also pay attention to my health and be careful. It's locked. Let's take it. Let's go explosion. Oh, well, I'm already poisoned, so. Ha! Base Lord. It's not cheating, I already was poisoned. Okay, yeah, speaking of which, let me go ahead and take care of that, because I'm kind of... Yeah, there we go. I forget how those work. I'll figure it out later. Oh, nope, come on, there we go. Hey, now I can get through that door. Also, there's an item in here. Oh, it's a small chest. I don't know, I missed that. Oh yeah, Thunder Jump. Cool, that'll work. And dead. Cool, more money. Boop. Oh. Well, found the exit. Alright, now that's marked on my map, so I don't have to worry about floundering about for that. And there's 4 Atla in this room and 1 enemy. Cool. Macho! Got Macho's house. And trees. Oh, cool. See, all my patience paid off. I remember Alright, let's go and upgrade it real quick. Yeah, it doesn't fix that though. Alright, I'll hold off because I don't have a lot of it. So let's go ahead and equip the base lord. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Certain weapons can be built up, and if you build them up, you can make them change shape. But you have to have different attributes attributed to them. So, for now, we're just gonna keep going. Oops. Ah, come on. Oh, cool. So that'll tell me where everything is. Oh yeah, so that door I have to unlock all the way back at the beginning. That's probably going to be where the key is. And a wind gem. Cool. On the plus side, it looks like I've already gotten all the Atlas. So the Atlas are all mine. Go down and kill these 3 guys. What we got? Oh, well there's the key. Cool. Alright, let's kill these guys, get some... Why is there another fountain down here? It's kind of silly to have more than one, but oh well. Take it. I really don't like those bats. I don't trust them. I know I have bad luck, so I know I get bit once and I'll be poisoned. And now I carry the map. So, yeah. Let's go! All the way back to that locked door. I don't have any oil, so I can't go to that question mark, because I know those are trams. I actually never found out what the point of those were, as I never got to the end of them without dying. So if anybody knows what those are for, please notify me, I'm curious. This bat has been waiting here. It's been waiting for its one opportunity. It had one job, and it is ready to perform. Oh, I missed. Oh, crap. Oh, good, I didn't get poisoned. That's lucky. But yeah, for these old trams, you need oil. Other than that, I got nothing for how they work. Alright, so let's go ahead and head back. We'll leave the dungeon and we'll go back upstairs, because there's one more thing that needs to be done, so that there's no more, stuff to do, and I can save. That's floor 1 complete, with no problems. What's good? Seems like you finally come back with some Atla. Very well then, I shall teach you as promised. The pieces sealed inside the Atla are released by touching the Atla with your left hand, where the power of the Atamilia resides. Buildings and people that were sucked into the Atamilia will be restored to their original form. Once you bring them back to the ground level, you can arrange them as you wish. By going back and forth between the dungeon and the ground level, you can restore the Earth to its original form. That's your mission, as the one who is granted the power of the Atamilia. Now, let us move on. This may be a bit technical. If you wanted to place buildings, etc., press the select button. What's the select button? Shut up, boy. Go inside the edit menu. Press the select button again to return to walking mode. In edit mode, you can reassemble buildings that have fallen apart, and place them on the ground. Seeing is believing. Try yourself. Must be faster than listening to my lecture. Oh yes, and if you ever forget things I teach you, use this. Ah, good, the manual. That thing I will never use. It's a guide for using the Atamilia and other things. I wrote it for beginners like you. Wait, so you implying that this was supposed to happen? No, shut up, boy, shut up. Manual can be selected from the main menu. Is it a person? Yes. What? No. No, it's not. I didn't put the lotion on the skin. Read it very carefully. Okay, I leave the world's reconstruction to you. I'll be going. Bye! Dick. Alright, so, That's just an example of what he was talking about. We can do this. We have his house. We're gonna slap here on the corner. We have some trees. And some road. Oh yeah, we have some river. Alright, and then we have Macho. There we go. Now then, we should be able to take this chest here. Got some bread for healing. Cool. I gotta find Macho. Where is he? Is he inside? Yeah, there he is. Ah, Timothy, I missed you, man. Your smile brightens my day. Hello. If you see my break bow, tell him I didn't see you. Tell him you didn't see me, okay? I'm counting on you. Tell me how to rebuild your house. Look, don't forget to expand my room. And the barbell. Put that outside. So yeah, you actually have to talk to the people and figure out what goes in their house. This includes your own house once you do find it. Which is really weird if you think about it. So, I have nothing else now. I have 2 lamps and a fence, which I can't actually place. So, with that all done, I actually can't go swimming. So we're just going to end it here by this water fountain. Little cross here. And I would like to thank you all so very much for watching. Wish that you all have a happy day, evening, or afternoon. And remember, insanity is truly bliss. Peace.